Amazon PPC and how it works. Let's talk about the structure today in 5 minutes. The first thing you want to know about Amazon PPC is there's two different types of campaigns. One is an auto, one is manual. So if you do an automatic campaign, you're essentially letting Amazon, as the algorithm, run your entire campaign for you. And that's good for discovering new products, new keywords to target, but it's not as specific and optimized as you want. So we want to run an automatic campaign, but we want to make sure the targets we find from those automatic campaigns are put into manual keyword and manual product targeting campaigns. And so that leads me right into the manual side. There's two different targets that you can choose. One is other products, so other Amazon ASINs. You show up on competitors' listings or complementary products. Someone else's Amazon listing, you would show up there. Or the more common approach is keywords. So if you're selling a screwdriver, you would definitely want to know all the relevant terms of your product. So say it's an automatic black screwdriver that's left-handed. You want terms that are as specific as possible to your product to include as targets, so that you're not wasting money on clicks from customers that aren't interested in your product. And so you'll realize that very quickly by looking at the search term reports and just understanding from your clicks, conversions, what's actually working and what's relevant. And so in the manual keyword campaign type, there's three different types of keywords. One would be exact. So if we take screwdriver, you would only be targeting in an exact form target people who typed in exactly what you're targeting. So if it's screwdriver, anyone who types in just that. If they type in screwdriver with a misspelling, you won't be there. So phrase is one level down, and it includes any exact match overlap. So with screwdriver, you were just targeting the term screwdriver. If someone searched black screwdriver, the phrase, anything that has screwdriver in it, is eligible to be targeted. It's cool, especially when you're doing phrase and exact, you want to be very specific. Broad, you can get a little less specific. The way broad works is if we take the term screwdriver, it's somewhat of a combination between a manual and an automatic campaign, because the algorithm itself determines what is relevant and related broadly to the target that you have, and we'll have you show up for that. So screwdriver, the Amazon algorithm isn't stupid, right? They know exactly what category it's in, what are relevant products, and what's similar. So say if someone searched screws, you may show up, or hammer, wrench, that potentially could be included in the broad match phrase or broad match keyword campaign. And so as you go through in a broad campaign, you want to optimize it so it's more and more targeted. Let's take the screwdriver example again. If you start to see in your search terms field, which we'll go into in a later video, if you start to see people searching hammer and they're being targeted by your ad, but none of them are converting to a sale, well, then we want to eliminate that from a search by using what's called a negative match. And so anything you put as negative will no longer be eligible to be shown by the algorithm when they're displaying your ad. So if we're talking about screwdriver and you negative hammer, nails, maybe you have a black screwdriver, so you negative all other colored, like white, blue, then all of a sudden you're teaching the algorithm how narrow and kind of where to show your ad without having an exact target. So broad match, a lot of discovery done there. Really, as targets get found from your auto campaign and you broaden and phrase, they should move toward the exact match and product targeting specific campaigns. And then the more, in a broad match, you want your bids to be low to moderate, phrase moderate, and then exact. You want to really increase your bids because you're saying, we know this specific term. Almost everyone searching this term is looking for a product like mine. Boom, that's specific enough. We want to hit the target. So learn PPC. The beauty is in the optimization. Start out with an auto, 2 manuals, a broad and exact, and a manual product targeting on some of your competitors. See what works, see what doesn't. Stay optimizing at least twice a week. See you in there, guys.